Hi folks, it's Lindsay Bell here from Armadietrich and Spin Sucks. How are you doing? Hope you're having a great day and maybe digging out of your massive snowstorm if you had one. Thankfully, we didn't get hit here in Toronto. Phew. I want to talk to you today a little bit about newsjacking. I wrote a post this week on the blog about newsjacking and the Super Bowl. I kind of actually newsjacked by writing a post about how not to newsjack. So I thought that was kind of brilliant. Anyhow, the post is just a bit of fun. I mean, it talks about how not to newsjack, and, I obviously show a few examples of that. Taking a story that's trending and hopping onto it as a brand when you have no relation to the story whatsoever. I mean, and we talk a bit on the post about how you can, the margin for error there is pretty big, basically. But today I want to, instead of sort of pontificating on about that, I wanted to share one of our crazies, as we affectionately call them, our community members' comments that he left on the blog, because I thought it was quite brilliant, and he very succinctly summed up what newsjacking can and shouldn't be. So Dwayne Alisi left this comment, and he said, I think there are different levels of newsjacking. One is the second paragraph approach, which I think is a rare and fantastic opportunity at the national global level. David Meerman Scott wrote a nice blog post about that. Think the Wynn Hotel banning Paris Hilton. I hadn't heard of that actually, but apparently she was arrested for drug possession. Or Justin Bieber receiving an offer to be cast in a certain kind of film after the recent uncertainty about his undie-filling capabilities in that Calvin Klein ad. He goes on to say, this weekend's SNL spoof of that ad is kind of similar. Or, he says, it simply may be adding to a trending conversation, which I think is the second kind of newsjacking and which is the most common. Tweets and posts from brands on trending topics, Oreos, the football stuff, it's the one which gets screwed up the most because often it seems to be going for new eyeballs and is perceived as a desperate grab for attention. A tweet from a brand seems destined to fail as an intrusion, an interruption in a stream of real tweets. Alas, marketers have reinforced this perception by interrupting everyone's lives nonstop for years. But speaking of effectiveness, you certainly do have to have a goal to justify allocating your resources to this stuff. Makes sense. I'm not sure it always has to be sales. Awareness and brand perception can be measured too. I thought this was a brilliant comment. There's a lot of back and forth on the blog, many more comments such as this. It was a great conversation. But I think Dwayne really summed it up for me and what I feel about newsjacking. 10 things the loss of Malaysia Flight 371 taught me about PR? No, that's bad. Poking a little fun at the recent Deflategate controversy? That's fun. And as a brand, if you can do it well, to me it creates a sense of good humor around a brand and a bit of nudge, nudge, wink, wink, which I think is always fun. So just pick your moments. Make sure you're not intruding on a situation or a news event, or worse still, a somber holiday that we really don't have any reason to be tweeting or posting about as a brand. But if you find something fun that you can, have a little bit of good humor, good-natured fun with, then by all means, do it. All right, that's it for me today. Hope you all have a great week and a great weekend, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.